Hey guys, Marcel here again, and today we're going to talk about ratios. And ratios, it's a pretty simple concept. You can actually use ratios to solve different problems if you have related items. For example, I'll go ahead and go over a couple of examples here. Let's talk about ratios here. I drew a couple oranges here. These are representing oranges, and these are apples. So let's get the ratio of this particular items that I have right here. So how many oranges do we have? We have 3 oranges and 5 apples. So what is the ratio of these two items here? The ratio is 3, and the ratio is always written with a semicolon. Okay, so 3 oranges to 5 apples. And it could be anything. It could be nails, it could be any people, it could be ratios is used just to determine the ratio between one item to another item. This could be 10 chairs for 20 people, or 3 hamburgers for 5 people. So it doesn't matter what it is. You can always write the ratio this way. Also, this could be represented as a fraction too. 3 to 5. 3 oranges to 5 apples. Okay? Now, how can we use ratios to solve different problems? And this involves a little bit of algebra. They call it algebra because you have an unknown, and when you have something that an unknown, when you have an unknown, whether it is money, apples, oranges, whatever, you can use a letter. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna get rid of the apples. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the apples. And the problem is, okay, if I go to the store, if I go to Walmart, and I can get 3 apples, let's go ahead and add a couple more oranges. So in this case, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, let's say 8 oranges. 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 oranges, and this is at Walmart. If you go to Walmart and buy 8 oranges for $10, and you want to find out how much would it cost you to buy only 2 oranges, you can actually use the ratio. So the question is, how much would 2 oranges cost? What would be the price of 2 oranges? So we don't know how much it would cost. But then you can actually use ratios. So what you can do, you can put the 8 on the top and write it as a ratio, 10 to $10. But remember, on the bottom you have dollars, and on the top you have the oranges. Okay, so this number represents oranges. And if you're gonna use ratios, you have to always write an equal sign and put the second ratio over here. So in this case, we know they want to know the price of 2 oranges. So if you can actually write the oranges right here, 2 oranges, okay? And then right here, we don't know. This part, we don't know. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for how much did it cost you to buy 2 oranges, okay? And in algebra, they always call the unknown a variable. And let's say they normally use x, the variable x, to represent the unknown. In this case, money. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one and just put the x here. And now, when you have 2 ratios like that, you gotta make sure that you're consistent. If you're gonna put oranges on top, you gotta make sure that these are oranges. All right, and these are oranges. Don't mix money with oranges. You have to keep it consistent. Oranges with oranges, money with money, and you gotta put an equal sign in the middle. Now to solve the problem, all you gotta do is use this method. You always put an arrow here and put an arrow here, and that means that you can actually multiply a times x. So it would be ax equals $10 times 2, it becomes 20. Okay? Now, to isolate the variable by itself, you can actually divide by the same number, and it'll get rid of it. Or it'll convert it to 1. But whatever you do to this side, you have to do to this side. So you have to put an a here. So what's a divided by 20? In this case, it's gonna be, the answer would be 2, let me see, 20 divided by 8. So it would be 2, that would be 16, left over 4, so $2.50. So X is equal to $2.50. So in order for you to buy 2 oranges, the cost would be $2.50. Okay? So you saw how we solved for the unknown variable. The unknown variable was X. How much did it cost you to buy 2 oranges? And I used ratios to solve the problem. Okay? Now, I know that it's a little bit difficult to understand the first time, but once you get used to it, you can actually use ratios to solve different problems. Let's say that you're given backpacks and money. As long as they're the same, it's money, backpacks, or even percentages and money. As long as you keep consistent, you can actually use ratios to solve pretty much any problem that relates with each other. Okay? I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you on my next video. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you.